as I think pound for pound the biggest serve in pickleball, in my opinion.
And Hunter Johnson has some of the best passing shots.
Damien,
If
low
not the best.
From his ankles too, and first serve underway.
Point.
Talked about that big serve.
1-0.
Right on cue. Grayson Goldin is on it.
Point.
Couple of misses from Hunter Johnson. Grayson Goldin will greet the chance.
Exactly kind of what I was talking about earlier here. I think Grayson has to be the one to move forward.
2-0.
Wow.
Point.
Little drop volley and finesse from Grayson Goldin. Had a chat with him this morning over text. Said he was excited for the opportunity to match up against Hunter Johnson. Of course, Grayson Goldin has knocked out some of the best in the game. Ben Johns, Jack Sock a couple of times. Gabe Joseph, John Lucian Goins, hottest singles players. Inside out approach with ease. All right, what's happening? Is it more what Goldin's doing or less what Hunter Johnson isn't doing?
I think it's more what Goldin's doing. I mean, I cannot tell you how important it is to start quickly. When you start with the serve and you win the first point or two, you can just really start rolling. And that's what we're seeing here. There it is, 5-0.
Hunter Johnson in an early funk.
Against Federico in Vegas, it's exactly how it went for me. I mean, I think I hit 6 passing shots in the first 6 points. And then at that point, you're just, any nerves, any tightness that you had going into the match have disappeared instantly.
Side out.
Hunter, I think, realizing maybe he's going to need to put the pressure on here now. Finally gets his serve here.
0-5. Side out.
Hunter's obviously been here many, many, many times. He knows he can win from any position, any point in time in the match here. So you can still see he looks pretty serene out there despite the 5-0 deficit.
Point.
Grayson Goldin did hope this morning that it was going to be an entertaining match. I think we haven't seen that on full display quite yet. A couple of unforced errors there from Hunter Johnson, but you talked about it, the pressure of a big server. So if you're lining up Grayson Goldin's serve, break it down for us technically. Like, yeah, I mean, what are you seeing?
Grayson's serve is my least favorite serve to return in all of pickleball, and it's not just the pace, it's the spin and the depth. You know, again, the theory is that you want to try to move forward into the line. His serve is so hard to move forward again. And so you're just trying to hit a big strike, a clean ball. But if he's able to approach the way that he has thus far, we're in serious trouble.
Serious trouble indeed. Let's take a look at the Humana match stats while we have a second, Alex, shall we? And Hunter Johnson, wow, the work that he has done since last April. The guy was in the high 40s in seeding. Talk about a guy that worked his way through some really gritty draws to earn it. That is Hunter Johnson, wearing the 1 seed. He can thank you for a couple of those early wins over Federico Staxford.
About that.
Did he?
I said, no, I told him congratulations. He said, yeah, thanks to you.
Oh,
no, well, he's earned every second of it. And again, as a new player, it's so difficult early on because you may have a winnable first match, and then you're playing Connor Garnett or Ben Johns or Christian or Hunter, and so for him, you've got to have a couple big upsets and then a few deep runs, and ultimately your seed will get better then.
All right, big serve upcoming. Yeah, the velocity, the pace. It's rare that you see Hunter Johnson on the ropes, and right now that's exactly where Grayson Goldin is putting the world #1.
$7-0. Side out.
Finally a miss, and that has to be a relief from Hunter Johnson. Now, do you match the pace from the service line and try to do something fancy there. You just work your way into your strengths, which is
0-7.
his passing shots. He also feels the serve as a strength. There's a lofty return. Here's the Hunter
Point.
Johnson. We know he's on the board.
On the board, and yeah, I mean, you know, obviously Hunter's become the #1 player in the world for a reason, doing what he's done. But I
1-7.
think he should still look forward to move forward just a little bit more. Make Grayson pass you. Grayson
Point.
has one of the best passing shots in the game.
Right.
He hasn't passed Hunter once yet today. So
Hasn't had much opportunity
no,
to.
exactly. So if I'm Hunter, I'm thinking, let me see if
2-7.
this guy can pass me.
Ooh, Hunter goes
Right out.
cross court. Grayson Goldin takes one step, punches the volley home. Ball back to Goldin. Talk about the opportunity here as far as seeding goes. Talked about the points at stake.
7-2.
Making it to the quarterfinals in a Grand Slam where 2,000 points are up for grabs is a big deal for the 22 seed. Hunter Johnson
Side out.
back in the mix. One of the best movers in the game, too, is Hunter.
Yeah, both of these guys cover the court so well. Very athletic, both former high-level tennis players.
2-7.
Grayson always sliding around out there.
Point.
Lets that one go. Big serve from Hunter Johnson.
And that's one thing Grayson needs to be
3-7.
careful with. Similar to me, he can be very prone to 3, 4, 5 missed returns bunched up all up there together. You can't do that against Hunter.
What a ball
Point.
to the corner. Throws Grayson all around the court. Hunter Johnson
Receiver,
within 3.
4-7.
And Grayson Goldin has seen enough. He'll take a timeout. So after working Hunter Johnson the first 7 points, what's Hunter gotten back to?
Yeah.
4-7.
Well, and I think that the Atlanta tournament last year was in
Point.
place of this. So he won. That was his
He
first
did.
big win. So it's kind of coming
Yes.
full circle a year
5-7.
later.
Looking to defend his points, to your point.
Oh, wow.
Thought Grayson took a little awkward move there, but he is as agile as they come. Okay, so what, we have a foot fault?
No,
It
I
is a
think
called fault, yes.
we have
Anisha's
saying that his paddle touched the kitchen line on the
Huh.
follow through there, which I
Referee
didn't see it in
timeout.
real
We have a
time.
challenge.
Yeah, Anisha typically doesn't miss, so it's definitely something to investigate here.
6-7. We'll proceed to video review.
Yeah, if I were a betting man, I would say she's probably right on this.
Yeah, it's worth a challenge. Grayson Goldin has that right to reassess the call.
It was a bit of an awkward. I think he lost his footing just a little bit. I mean, he hit an incredible volley, but
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a paddle click there. So, hey, Anisha has been right a lot more times than me. So let's run it back if we can. Here it is. Here's the truck angle. Okay, so, like while he was, the paddle on the way down.
yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
doesn't like it
my.
scraped the line.
That is unlucky. And that's something as a player in real time, you're like, no, I wasn't. My feet were like a
100%.
foot behind. My paddle, like, there's no way.
Well,
until
I
there
think,
was a
too,
way.
people don't talk. I mean, the referees, I feel like I would be spacing out.
After review, the rally stands. There was a fault. Lost free challenge, no free challenge, 1 free challenge. Resume play at 6-7.
At least Grayson can look back at that and be like, all right, I guess I was wrong.
Yep.
Time in.
Some clarity.
6-7.
Hunter Johnson looking to tie it at 7.
Point.
That's deep. And now you start to get in your head a little bit.
100%. Hunter just has more
7-7.
margin for error in these baseline exchanges. Yep.
In what ways is that true? Like, what do you mean by that?
He's not swinging nearly as fast as Grayson. He's putting the ball 3 or 4 feet over the net. He has so much net clearance on his ground strokes, you'll very rarely see
8-7.
him miss one there. Which is why, again, early on, Grayson was moving in and it was working. He's got to stick to that. Great ball there.
Side out.
Here it is for Grayson. Hunter Johnson scores 8 straight. to regain his first lead of the match. Grayson Goldin, big serve upcoming and a chance to tie it. That's wide, and that's why his serve is a weapon in many ways.
And I think his ability to go for it. He knows he's going to miss 2 or 3 in a match or in a set, and he's okay with that because he knows it will ultimately be worth the squeeze. That's too good.
Wow.
Side out.
Anything Grayson could have done to prevent that? There's just a
all
clean
your body
pass
weight,
from Hunter.
It's just a smart play from Hunter, recognizing that all Grayson's body weight is leaning to the right there. I mean, the ball comes back so quickly. It's so difficult to change direction there.
That last-minute calibration, too, corner of your eye, assessing where to go from Hunter. Wow.
Just a little wide.
Almost epic. Instead, Hunter Johnson back on top by 1. Grayson reminded he has no timeouts left. He will have to take a towel timeout.
9-8.
Grayson Goldin, what more do you want? He looks over to his bench. His parents are here with him. Girlfriend Hannah Blatt as well.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to meet his parents formally this week.
So nice.
Super nice people.
Yeah, great. Great people. Wow.
That's the one.
That's the pattern. What is it? Break it down for us.
Yeah, I think he's got to open up the point a little bit and then look for that ball to approach on the forehand side. I think Hunter is confident passing on his backhand and his forehand, obviously, but I think he would say that his backhand is probably his more trusted stroke.
Side out.
Nice serve for Grayson Goldin. There's a few of those in the budget because of what that serve brings you in the match.
100%, and your logic there could, you know, at 9-all, okay, do I just get it in, give myself a chance to win the point, or if I hit the big serve, I might get a missed return.
Well, Grayson, he could challenge here, but it's ill-advised because if you're wrong again, you're assessed a technical warning. And then it turns into a fault, which means points.
10-9.
So, not sure you want that warning following you the rest of the match in tight margins like this. Oh my! Grayson Goldin hangs on, fights off game point. Chance to tie it.
That's a really impressive sequence there because he was totally behind the 8 ball that entire point. Finally sort of worked his way back into it with a couple good rolls there to bounce to the kitchen line. Hunter had to retreat back to the baseline.
9-10.
Impressive sequence.
Oh!
Side out.
Wow.
You know, that's been the pattern that's worked for him, approaching down the line of that forehand, but that one was a little bit shorter. It sat up just a little bit, and that's the difference for Hunter.
10-9. Side out.
Short hopped it. Nice deep return there from Grayson Goldin. Is Hunter Johnson going to try and challenge in ruling? I think he is.
No, Hunter called it out.
Oh, we called it out.
Timeout.
And I think it was out.
Result of the rally
from where I saw it. It was definitely close, but I do think it was long here. We'll see. He's really taking a lot of joy in his brother's success, but I know he wants to be up there as well.
Ball was in. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge, no free challenge. We'll resume play at side out, 9-10.
Big point, to say the least, here for Grayson Goldin. He didn't come this far to not tie it up. Missile of a serve. Crosses over Hunter Johnson to tie it at 10. What a choice to go back to the forehand corner.
And I love it because, again, he's ripped about 5 backhands cross court, had some success with it, but if you can go back behind him there.
Wow.
Point.
Talk about setting yourself up for success. The ground strokes of Goldin are similar to his serve.
Yeah,
hard
especially
to fight
on the
off.
forehand side. I mean, it's an absolute missile. He puts that one right on the baseline. And Hunter did a good job with it, but Grayson sort of set his feet, blocked it low. And now he's got himself a game point.
Thank you. Here we go. 11-10.
For Goldin. Oh!
Side out.
That one nearly trickled over to give Grayson game one. This is turning into quite a first game battle here.
We knew it would be.
10-11. Point.
Too good from Hunter Johnson. A clunker of a return there from Grayson Goldin. Misconnected on it. Hunter ties it at 11.
Yeah, perfect approach there. Puts it right on the sideline.
11-11.
Wow.
Point.
That's why he's ranked #1 in the world, folks. Full stretch, backhand, down the line passing shot, game point for Hunter here.
12-11.
The plot thickens. Game point number 2 for Hunter Johnson. Grayson Goldin not going anywhere. 2 game points saved.
Tomahawk chop on that volley there. Just cuts it with pace and depth. We play on here.
11-12. Point.
This return.
Could be costly. Tie game, 12 apiece. Grayson Goldin, another chance to go up. Game point number 2 on his side.
Side out.
It's like 3 rally points in this heavy hitting affair.
Yeah, that one out by about 15 feet there. Grayson just
12-12.
pushed it. Again, when that ball's in the midcourt.
Oh, wow. Even fading away on his back foot, Hunter Johnson finds a pass. Game point number 3.
I was shocked to see Grayson slice that return.
13-12.
I don't know if I've ever seen him do that. He hit a great one, but
wow, there's a reason he's the world #1 at the moment. Takes game 1, 14-12. A gutsy performance from Hunter Johnson, Alex.
yeah, that's just the kind of the result.
Time in. 0-0.
It's underway in game 2 here.
Side out.
Rare baseline error there.
0-0. Side out.
Pushes the backhand just long.
0-0. Point.
I like Grayson going to the towel there.
1-0.
Cat and mouse. Grayson's on it. Hunter recovers.
That's the
Oh!
point of the match, I think.
Yeah, lets it fly. What'd you like?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the quickness of these guys and the anticipation is so good there. You see that pattern, I think, both of them, where they take the high backhand cross, thinking it's going to be a winner, and then the other guy slides and the court is open on the other side. Some really good rolls there. That's something I've been working on a lot, is when you're out of position, instead of trying to hit maybe a 1 out of 5 passing shot, get comfortable rolling the ball on the line and resetting the point. That's just
Point.
really Fantastic approach from Goldin.
Timeout receiver.
To no
3-0.
again. I think early on he was approaching primarily to the forehand side. I would try to go back to that because Hunter on the run on the backhand side is pretty darn lethal.
Wow, sick shot from the world's best in Hunter Johnson.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, so getting to the 1 seed for Hunter Johnson was a story of confidence and believing in himself. He knew he could hang with the best, but it was getting those wins, as you can relate to, against the top guys, putting those high-level shots together at a consistent pace and level, which that to me is what separates the elite from the greats. You can produce the highest level, the most consistently, making good decisions, the most consistently, and that seems to be the difference maker here, though razor-thin margins for Grayson Goldin. It feels like he had to grab Game 1 against Hunter Johnson to maybe push this one to 3. Obviously, way too early in Game 2 to tell, but that's what the momentum story is telling me right here.
Sure, and I think for somebody like Grayson, somebody like myself, you can look at Hunter, and I think what he's done so well is he's raised the floor, right? I think there are so many guys who can go out there on a given day and make shots and have success, but when you're able to beat the people you're supposed to beat,
no timeout.
That's when you'll see true signs of growth, and Hunter has obviously displayed that because now that he's #1, everybody's going to be trying to knock his block off. So far,
time in 3-0
away.
Point.
For nothing here.
4-0.
Wow.
Side out.
Good low return from Grayson. Hunter nearly feathers a one-handed backhand down the line for a winner.
0-4.
Love that play from Grayson. Again, just sort of pushing that approach low but short. Hard for Hunter to hit a pass in that position. Aren't too many of those, but that was one of them.
Side out. Point.
Another forehand long from Grayson. That's been a big difference in this match. He's missed probably 5 or 6 ground strokes, just a little bit long. Talk about that great shape from Hunter.
5-1.
Oh my.
Point.
Paints the sideline, and Grayson Goldin looks to his sideline for answers. What would you do?
Yeah. Say a few prayers.
Free challenge timeout.
When Hunter's painting lines seconds. Like this,
receiver
really
6-1.
That was a banana forehand. Shaped it around the outside of the post on the dead run. He's feeling it. And passing shots are funny in pickleball. It's one of those things where when they're working, you feel like you could hit the ball into the world's smallest window. You miss a couple, and you couldn't throw a basketball in the ocean. So right now, Hunter is he's dreaming.
All right, Hunter Johnson grabbing a hold of the match spot in the quarterfinals on the line. Let's check out Leah Jansen's court, shall we, Alex? And after the pickle performance in Game 1, Davidze has rallied in Game 2, up 5-1. So again, get out that Pickleball TV app to watch this match and much more. We've got 4 courts going today, progressive draw format, round of 16 action all across the grounds. And Hunter Johnson looks to punch his ticket against a ferocious Grayson Goldin. Just wide.
He finally misses a ball there. Feels like it's been a while. I think that would put us at
1-6. Point.
Fantastic drop volley from Grayson there.
We're going to keep it locked in here on a tight one over in game 2. Meanwhile, Grayson Goldin grabs another point on Humana Championship court. Forces a lob and forces Hunter Johnson's hand. Lead is cut in half.
Got a little red zone style coverage here for you guys.
3-6. Set out.
That's a ball Grayson cannot miss if he wants to win this match. You know, it's funny, Misha, I've had a lot of friends of mine who have downloaded the Pickleball TV app recently, and they said they find themselves just sort of watching pickleball casually. My girlfriend said she was doing nothing but watching pickleball.
I love that with the Pickleball TV app. You can scan that QR code to download and join Alex's girlfriend in the pickleball watching addiction. I'm assuming you're a big fan of the app.
I love it.
Nice to get you on the mic after some big wins over some big players.
7-3.
Thrilled to be here. Probably better at talking about pickleball than playing pickleball.
Point.
Fantastic hands and just an element of composure there from Hunter.
All right, all the attention here on Humana Championship Court. We'll keep you posted on the Leah Jansen Salome Davidze scoreline. Leah Jansen might join us in the booth later on if she gets knocked out of the draw. A little consolation prize, as you mentioned.
Exactly. Getting to join you in the booth, Mish, that's one thing. Perhaps that was even part of the reason for my lackluster performance yesterday, because I was so excited to do this with you.
Point.
If you don't make it to the finals, we have a home for you in the booth. Let's go. Hunter Johnson with match points. World number 1 looking to defend gold in a different city. Johnson torques the angle and takes it in 2 after a grindy game 1. And the Goldin era comes to an end, at least in Cincinnati, but look out for Grayson Goldin to come. Fun player to watch, fun new face on the tour, but Hunter Johnson prevails in 2.
Yeah, this match went the way kind of that I thought. I think if Grayson could have won that game 1, you just don't know. But again, Hunter, the experience there to stay calm, play his game, trust his shots, even down 7-0. When I'm down 7-0, I'm ready.
The number 1 seed does it again. Hunter Johnson climbing back into game 1 and taking this in 2.
Yeah, neck and neck, long physical first game. Grayson Goldin, one of the up-and-comers, but too good by the number 1 seed, Hunter Johnson, getting through to another quarter, 14-12, 11-3, as expected. Unbelievable level that first game, especially from both players. The physicality needed to win just 1 point, let alone 14, was out of control, but impressive effort from Hunter Johnson.
Welcome into the Pickleball TV desk, Cameron Blackwood alongside Matt Manassi, and he had a tough battle against Donald Young and another one here against Alex Crum, but he's looking great in order to make it to that championship Sunday.
Yeah, Grayson was unbelievable today. Such a rangy player that really can do it all. Right. Big forehands, big backhands. When he gets to the kitchen line, is an imposing figure. So for Hunter to find those spots in small moments at the kitchen line, small spaces to get the footwork right, and really to overcome a player that was very good out there.
And
Congrats.
quick to the desk. Congratulations.
I ran here.
A great win there yesterday. We talked about Donald Young. You were down big in game 1, down big again here against Grayson. But what does that say about your level of play and holding the number 1 spot coming into this, that you can battle back and you've been tested this early on in the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, Grayson really came out firing. I knew he's capable of that. He can make 10 insane shots in a row, and he can also sometimes miss 10 shots in a row. So I was just I knew what I had to do. I just had to try to keep him back a little bit. He was kind of ripping the ball coming in. I couldn't pass him. Just kept on it, and somehow I came back. I think it was like 7-1 or something, 7-0. And yeah, luckily happy to pull that one out for sure.
Even in game 1, when you showed signs of frustration, you were able to turn that around so quickly. Does it affect you to even show frustration anymore, or you can kind of bounce back from that initial reaction to a point?
Yeah, I mean, I think last year this time, before I won like my first tournament, I would kind of get negative and then just keep going down and down and down. Now I can kind of show my emotion, let that energy out, and then I have a quick reset in my mind. And that's really helped me a lot. It keeps my confidence high, it keeps my energy high. I'm not sulking around on the court, even if I do. Maybe it looks like it, but I don't feel it inside, so I think that's the most important thing, but yeah.
No, you looked happy out there.
Yeah.
Never down at all. The beginning of game 2, there was a point, I think you were up 1-0 to then get to 2-0, the point of the match, back and forth. I was just noticing your footwork at the kitchen line, deciding whether balls were going to land, whether you were going to take them out of the air. So many, first of all, mental decisions, but the physical adjustments and those steps. How do you train for that, and how has that been different, I guess, from maybe your tennis background as well?
Yeah, I mean, coming from tennis, you're in a way bigger court, so obviously smaller courts I like a lot better. That suits my game. I think I have a quick first step, so that helps me. I can, if I'm not going to take a ball out of the air, I can adjust quickly, back up, make a good decision, make the ball, don't miss it. That's the biggest thing, and then put myself in a good position to win the point. And that showed that there, and I think if you saw that point kind of changed the whole the game there. So I just kind of kept rolling with it. So.
And speaking of those incredible points, we do have some highlights we want you to talk us through here. We know it was a grueling battle out there, like we saw first game 14-12, but then able to take it in game 2. But really moving around, Goldin on the court, but staying steady there, especially with your ground strokes moving forward.
Yeah, he's super athletic, super fast. He hits the ball really low and hard with spin. So I kind of had to trust myself, stay low a lot, keep my head down on shots. This was a nice one right there. Yeah, he has a really good game. It's just kind of seeing if he can put it all together, and I was able to stick it out the whole match there.
Potentially Tyson McGuffin or Marshall Brown. Tyson beat Mo Aluni yesterday, a very tough match. Tyson hasn't really been to the deeper stages of an event in a little bit. Thoughts on that potential matchup either way? Yeah,
like every 6 tournaments, Tyson seems to do really well. So, you know, it's like Gabe Tardio. He's good for, 1 out of 10, but that one can be deadly. So I'm not going to take it lightly for sure. I'm going to probably go try to check that match out and see what happens. And just keep focusing on my game, recover, have a good day today, and mixed in doubles. And I'm playing with Tyson, so we'll see. We're always good friends. So it's all lighthearted. So.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Number 1 in the world, Hunter Johnson, moving on here against Grayson Goldin. Thanks so much.